What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Today's video we are going to go through the do's and the don'ts of a bodybuilding contest prep. So if you're a first time competitor or you're going into your first prep or you've not competed for a while, listen up because we're going to drop some knowledge bombs. And to help me with the delivery of this, I have got three-time British champion and amateur world champion, Mr. David Langsdale. Can't hear David because he's not got a mic on because Sam's lost the mic. We're training upper at Nottingham Strong. We're going to get cracking with that and then we'll just rock and roll. We'll see how we get on. So we're going to start off today's session with a roller pec deck. Very nice machine, fantastic stimulus. And we're going to go into a flat press, lateral raise, incline press, maybe a shoulder press as well. And then I'm going to break off, do some back work, and then David's going to do whatever he does on push, which is probably like triceps. But yeah, that's going to be the session. And then we'll just talk loads of shit in between each movements. I have recently started logbooking again, so all the numbers from today's session, they are getting put in this wonderful logbook. I'm actually going to put the link to this logbook in my description because it's that good and I highly recommend it. It's only like £6 as well. Bloody brilliant. So as I've said already, I've started logbooking again. So right now I'm like applying more structure to my day-to-day, to my training, just to my life. And this kind of brings me on to my first do of prep. Make sure that you've got a solid structure in place because as prep goes on, you're just gonna have more things put on you. So if you can have a solid structure of, your meal timings, when you're gonna do cardio, what time you train, what days you train, what time you go to bed, all them kind of things, that as prep goes on, it'll just be normal. It won't be a shock when the demand gets increased on you. So yeah, solid structure and stick to it.
How many is that?
15, yeah buddy!
Now, I'm gonna have to try it now, aren't I? After getting 10 reps on whatever weight it was.
Yeah, so we are now, how many months, weeks?
What was it? November, so December, January, 3 months.
We are 3 months post-prep. This week has been the first week where I've gone like, we're back. The off-season has truly begun. Very, very exciting. I had a pump the other day and I was just like, yeah, I've not seen this for a while.
Test this morning to see how the natty testosterone levels
Just repeat that.
So I did a blood test this morning, so I finished prep at the same time as Josh, and I actually did blood tests through my prep to see how the natural testosterone levels were. And I can tell you right now, by the end of prep, they were very, very low. So now 3 months later, I've done a blood test. I'm feeling back to normal, so I'm excited to see what the levels are, because I'd imagine I'm now back in healthy range, and like I say, feeling normal again and ready to attack the rest of the off season.
I have a question based off of that then.
Yeah.
Did you like look at the numbers whilst you were on prep, or have you like looked at them after prep?
So up to a point on prep, but then I realised they were going lower, and I was like, I'm not going to let this affect my mental state, because if I can see they're going lower, I'm going to be in the gym thinking, oh, I should be weaker, and I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I left the last blood test until the last week of prep, and then I didn't look at the results till after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so I didn't affect my mental state, basically.
Yeah. I think, and that like brings us on nicely. Don't let factors that you can't see get into your own head. So last year, if you watched the prep series, my training partner Will had like it was getting closer to the show, and the closer he got, the more he thought, oh, my sex drive is like on the floor. I can tell my testosterone levels like low. And then his performance started to dip alongside that. You've got to be very, very mentally resilient throughout the entirety of your prep. Like, don't let any external factors get into your own head, because they don't really matter. You know, just got to keep doing the eating the food, train as hard as you can, do everything that you've got control of, and yeah, that will lead to a better prep than if you let everything affect your brain.
Oh. Consider that more incline or flat?
It's slightly inclined.
Do you want to do an incline next or a flat?
I'm happy to do an incline. Well, whatever you want. Whew. That machine, to be fair, does have a slight incline on it, so just debating on whether to do a flat press now or another incline. We could do a shoulder press.
Do a shoulder press, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I don't care. I'm easy. World champ.
Let's do that plate loaded one. One in there.
David's just been to Thailand, and just saying how he had a shoulder injury before, and he went to Thailand. They gave him loads of massages, and he's feeling better. So praise the Lord for Thai women and Thai massages.
How no, the blood test results will be better.
Yeah. What are you like for like comparing yourself on social media to other people, like during prep?
I've got a lot better. So previous years, when I was say chasing like the British title, I'd see people pop up on the social media, and I'd be like, damn, this guy looks really good. You get a bit worried. But then what I've come to learn is, some people look better on social media, some people look worse, some people turn up to shows and they don't look the same as on social media.
Yeah.
So really, it is not worth concerning yourself with. And just because someone looks good on social media as well, doesn't mean they're going to pose in the right way on stage and all the rest. So the best thing you can do is just focus on yourself, because social media is never a representation of what happens on a show day.
Yeah. I could not agree more. And like the world that we live in now, obviously everyone posts their lives, they document their journeys on social media, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. And the more you can like, almost, I don't know, apply a bit of a filter in your own mind of like, this is probably 10 times better than what it is in real life, then it's not going to affect you as much. But again, just stay in your own lane, stay focused. It's your prep, not anyone else's. Doesn't matter if you're going to compete against these people or not. It's you versus you. How much you get?
I think it's 12. Come on then, all the way with me. Yep.
Done.
I'll go straight there.
18 plus 2, yeah, buddy.
I didn't give you a lot.
Fucking hell.
One more. So moving on to another don't for first timers. Don't listen to everybody's advice. So by that I mean, everyone in your gym is likely to going to want to give you advice, and what you'll get is a mixture of responses. You'll get one person that believes you need to do more cardio, you'll get another person who'll think you need to do less cardio, someone telling you you're not eating enough food, someone telling you you need to, drop your food lower. So if you have got a coach, make that the person you listen to. If not, surround yourself with a couple of people who have achieved what you want to achieve and just listen to them. I think it's important. Someone like Josh, in his gym, you got a pro world champion there, just seek advice from him. They'll be happy to help you, but don't listen to everybody, because it will just confuse you and you'll just end up a bit lost in your prep. You just want a structure from one or two people. What do you think's that?
absolutely perfect. I'm not going to add a single thing. Listen to David. Right, next movement, we are going to do a machine lateral raise, 2 or 3 sets, see how we get on. And then I'm going to go on to back, David's going to do triceps. So, me and David are just talking about my training split at the minute, and because I'm doing so many different things and like training with clients, training in different gyms, it's been really hard to apply the structure that I need in my off season. So I'd say again from this week, I did pull, push, rest, got upper today, legs tomorrow, and then arms the day after. I think that will be the split going forwards. Upper is like very quickly becoming my favourite session of the week because everything's progressing and you get a really good full body pump basically. And I love a good pump. Arms, because my arms are still a weak point, you can never have too bigger arms. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Got a question for you.
Hit me with your question, David.
So, question for Josh. Men's physique's evolving, right? So now the shorts are getting shorter, especially from the IFBB standpoint. The legs are a little bit on show. I think now the short brands are going to start making their shorts shorter, so even in other federations, the legs are naturally going to come on show.
Yeah.
So for your clients and yourself, would you program their training any different now to bring in more legs? And also, do you think the posing is going to change a little bit because you're going to have to show a little bit of leg, like flexion and definition, even though it's just a little bit?
So in terms of programming, no, nothing will change on that front, because I always emphasize that, you know, bodybuilding is about balance, and having a lower body that matches your upper body is so important, especially if you want to make it to the top. You never see someone win a decent show that's got a ginormous upper body and then bloody matchstick twiggy legs. They've always got good legs, they've always got good calves. So yeah, nothing will change there. Posing wise, I don't know. I've never thought about it.
Yeah.
I can't, besides spiking a calf or, you know, making sure that your quads are on whilst you're in a front shot, there's not really much else that you can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll see how this year goes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. With bodybuilding, you've got to be so fluid with like how things can change year on year. So if you competed 2 years ago and you go like start your prep with the mentality of, oh, just do what I did last time, it might not be good enough, because bodybuilding moves, you've got to move with it.
It's better, right? Yeah. So yeah, you've got to keep growing, keep getting better.
Yeah, buddy. Go on, David, reset. If David gets good at putting the weights away, he might break that top 3 in his next pro show. So I'm doing David a favour here. I'm not being lazy. I'm wanting my friend to get better. Good work, David. Keep it up, mate. Yeah.
When you've got an amateur world title, not a pro world title, you have to put your weights away. Another point me and Josh have discussed before, especially for a first timer, is to not be too hooked on winning your first competition. And the reason for that is, if you are solely driven by the outcome, and almost the only good outcome of your prep is to win, you're going to feel under a lot of pressure. You're probably not going to enjoy the prep as much. If you just focus on the process, and like Josh touched on earlier, of just becoming the best version of yourself, then that's almost a win. And another thing I'll say, and I think Josh has experienced this himself, is sometimes your losses end up being more beneficial than winning. So me and Josh went to Germany together last year. Didn't work out as Josh would have wanted, but he learned a lot from that loss that then stood him in good stead to push himself even harder and then become a pro world champion. So the outcome of your first show will just stand you in good stead for what's next. So it doesn't have to be a win. Go into that show feeling relaxed, enjoy it, and then whatever lessons you learn from your outcome at the show, just take that as a motivating factor going forwards.
David owes a charity of your choice £5 for every time that David refers to me as a pro world champion.
I've got to come on here and be nice.
I feel, do you know when you're like, there's someone in the gym that's wearing the same t-shirt as you and you feel a little bit silly? Someone over there literally with my t-shirt on, I just feel a bit silly. Sam, do I look like I'm growing a little bit, or just getting fatter? Nah. We're in like the nice part of the off season where you still look like you've got some shape. You don't look like a big frigging potato. But training's getting better as well. I look like a potato soon, no doubt. Right, next up, we're gonna go for a lat pull down, and then we're gonna go seated row, upper back dominant. So yeah, and then that's pretty much it for the session. How exciting, what a wonderful time. I don't know if this is heavy or not. This could be a big fail. Yeah, sound. Right, we've had loads of don'ts of prep. Let's have a do. And this is the most important do that I can think of. Fucking enjoy yourself. It's an unreal process going on prep. It's not even a process, it's just a mad journey. So make sure that you enjoy it. Don't go ruining your life or ruining your relationships with people for a prep. Like, go into it positively, be positive all the way through, and bring people along. Don't go on this like lone wolf, like mad mission of, oh yeah, I'm gonna go in the trenches, I'm gonna eat cream of rice for every single meal, and I'm gonna be a miserable fucker for 25 weeks. Just enjoy it, because it's fun. And remember, it's your choice that you're doing it, so don't be a dickhead. Oh dear. Right, next set we're going to go for a nice tasty drop set. I do love this machine. I always regret not strapping up. God damn. Right, next movement, we're gonna go for a row variation. I'm thinking this one here, because it's right next to me. Right, so we're gonna go for an upper back dominant row. So all the initial pull's gonna come from my shoulders, then I'm just gonna drive my elbows through. I'm gonna maintain as good a connection as possible with my upper back. Big fan, and I think you do get quite a good return in terms of like upper back development from doing something like this. Right, so at this point in the video, I'm just gonna tease the next video. So next video for me is like, it's the biggest video that I will be releasing in terms of like the actual running of my business, just coaching. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's a big step for me, like a huge commitment, but you got to back yourself, haven't you? And if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. And if you don't believe in your own business, again, no one else will. So next video, huge announcement. Get ready. Right then gang, we are going to wrap the video up here. I just want to say thank you for David for all your wonderful insights and also letting me come down and train with you. Yep. Thank you guys for watching, and remember the next video, ginormous, fucking massive. So we'll see you there. Until then, stay blessed. Gas Mark 10, arrivederci.
What's that mean?
Bye.